Hey, it's cold out here, man. Anyways, it's Bam. I'm back with another story poem for you guys. It's a little joke I wrote about how hard it is to keep the flame going in relationships after a long period of time. So, let's get it popping. It's called How to Kill Your Lover. Here's another story poem written so cleverly about when I was with the prettiest girl that you'll ever see. She was my life, my heart. I loved her from the start, so I took her to the park and said, we'll never be apart. Then verily I said to her, I love you till they bury me. Then very sweet I held her and said, baby, will you marry me? She said, you're the one I want to be with forever. So we got married and bought a house where we lived together. For the next 2 years, life was just how it's supposed to be. She cooked, cleaned, shopped, even ironed all my clothes for me. But I like to stay in shape and be in better health, so after a while I kind of noticed that she let herself go. So our bed had felt cold because she was getting fat. She wasn't taking care of herself, and plus the sex was whack. I said, the heck with that. The next day at my job, it seemed, there was this busty blonde chick who always had the hots for me. So every night I crossed the street over to her house and dropped this meat in her so good that when I put it in, it made her pop and scream. She said, when are you going to leave your wife so you can be with me so we don't have to sneak around whenever she's asleep? I said, I need a week or two so I can work this out. So I went back home to wifey to break up with her, but how? If I dumped her, it would only end up hurting her. The only logical thing I could see to do was murder her. Should I do it fast or slow? How about a basket loaded full of poison apples? No, I think I'd rather blast the hoe. So I put on a mask and cloak and snuck into her room when it was dark. But then she saw me and said, baby, why you doing this? Is it because of something I don't do in the bed? Whatever I did to make you love me, I'll do it again. You're my life, my heart. I love you, Marvin. You are the best. Pow! Shut up, bitch. Put 2 in her head. What did I do with her next? Carried her around to the back and left the ugly bitch buried in the ground. Then I had her whole family convinced with some tears like, I don't know what happened. It's like that fat bitch disappeared. And if you want to see acting at the wake, I was on it saying, why, oh why did they take my beloved? I'm sorry, Reverend. I just need a minute outside. Then I called that blonde chick. She said, it's about time. I said, my wife's been slain and my life's been great since. Meet me at your house with the lights dim naked. But our relationship, all it was about was the sex. She couldn't cook, and every day the house was a mess. When I talked, she didn't give a damn about what I said. I think I want my wife back now. Oh, she's dead. At my house were the feds. The next day come searching. Found the body in the backyard and unearthed it. I said, isn't this my wife? They said, interesting, but I'm afraid we're gonna have to take you in and sentence you to life. So fellas, when you see the girls, before you judge one, just know relationships are about love, not looks. But if you have love, even that's not enough. You have to have desire for the one you happen to love. So ladies, take the time to look attractive for us and you won't end up taking a nap in the dust. Thanks for listening. Peace and love.